Okay, this video I'm going to show you how to watch BBC outside the UK online over the internet. Okay, now this is a problem many people face. It's called geo-targeting or geo-blocking. Basically, it relates to the fact that everybody's got an IP address when they connect to the internet. Wherever you connect from, whether it's internet cafe, home, work, school, and every single device has to have one of these unique network addresses. Now, that's all fine and good, but they also are used for other reasons. They're used for marketing, tracking what you do online, and in many cases, actually restricting access. Okay, I'm just going to go and show you the BBC iPlayer, which is probably my favorite site on the internet, certainly the amount I use it. And it's basically the online version of the BBC, which is the UK's public broadcaster. On it, you can watch loads of stuff. You can watch every single channel the BBC has got, which most of them broadcast 24 hours a day, live. So, you know, if you just want to watch the news, you can watch the news all day, or British Parliament, God help you, if you want to watch that. It's really good. There's an awful lot of stuff on there, but it's also restricted to people who are physically located in the UK, and this is done by looking at your IP address. So let me say I want to go and watch the news and get the latest on the coronavirus. I click on it and I try to watch live. I'll get this little message. It's basically looked at my IP address and said this content is not available in your location. So none of the BBC's stuff will work for me. I could go to any of the other British broadcasters, ITV, Channel 4, Channel 5. I get the same thing because my IP address is not in Britain. So what can I do about it? How can I watch BBC outside the UK? Can it be done? It certainly can, and it's not actually that hard. Let me show you how. Okay, what we need to do is use something called a VPN, and let me just show you one I use. It's called NordVPN. And what this does is, VPN stands for Virtual Private Network, and basically it's a security tool. It allows you to encrypt all the data you're using online. It's incredibly important to do this because a lot of the data that we pass over the internet is actually in clear. It's not encrypted or anything, and can be picked up by anybody who has the skills and the opportunity. So, for instance, they can intercept a wireless cafe, internet cafe, or hotels, or when you're using insecure places like that, your data is at risk. But anyway, that's not the reason I'm showing you the VPN for now. It's also because it has it's a very important tool in bypassing all these blocks. As you can see, here is the map of the world, and this is a list of all NordVPN servers, or where they have servers. Each one represents many hundred in some cases, and you can see they're all over Europe, America, blah blah blah. Now we can use these to actually change our IP address. When I say change, we're kind of hiding our real IP address and presenting the VPNs. So let me just show you. There's the United Kingdom. There's loads of servers here. When I'm accessing the BBC, I've got a few favorites from the Nord. I don't tend to use the auto connect because sometimes they put everybody on the same server, and that's a recipe for getting blocked by the BBC. So I've just picked out a few that I use all the time. If you go with NordVPN for BBC, I'd check that. Okay, so this is connected to a UK VPN server. Right, let me now go back to the BBC iPlayer. Let's see what happens this time. Okay, so remember, nothing really has changed apart from I have now got a VPN connection. So my connection is secure and hidden, but I also should have a UK IP address. Okay, now what we'll try and do exactly the same, just to demonstrate it properly. We're going to go to the news, and there's a BBC News special on now. This is live streaming, okay? So I'm just going to click on Watch Live. And of course, now the BBC is streaming perfectly because it has seen, let me just stop that, has seen the UK IP address belonging to the VPN server. And that's kind of all there is to it. Using this method, while I'm connected now, I'm effectively a UK surfer, so I can go and watch whatever I like on UK television. I should point out that while I've got a UK IP address, stuff where in other countries will actually get blocked. So French TV won't work because they'll say, hey, you're not in France, you've got a UK IP address. So you have to chop and change. If you disconnect the VPN, you go back to your wherever you happen to physically be. So as I say, BBC works, ITV Hub works, Channel 4, Channel 5, all the UK TV channels. You may have found that lots of betting channels don't work outside the UK, like Ladbrokes and Betfair. They'll all work when the UK VPN is enabled. It's called NordVPN. There are lots of other VPN providers. I like Nord because it works well for me, and it's a very reasonable price if you buy the longer term deals. The latest deals are in the link at the top of my description, so you'll find they're always offering deals. I don't know what's on at the moment, but if you check it out, it's there's usually big discounts. And that's basically it. So how to watch the BBC outside the UK online. Okay, thanks for watching. Bye bye.